Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the world and welcome back to Fiji yet again. Look, I want to talk about a few matches today. I've not watched the matches, so I'm not going to talk about the matches in details as to what has happened. I'm going to talk about the overarching results that took place and what I read on social media. The matches were way too early, Fiji time, so I'm not going to be up in insane hours during my vacation watching these matches. I literally just woke up about a couple of hours ago, just after Chelsea's match, 0-0. And I was just following all of the Twitter shenanigans and all sorts of online commentaries for Spurs versus Liverpool. So, look, I want to talk about Man United's heavy defeat against Bournemouth. That just makes me laugh. I also want to talk about, of course, heavily in regards to our 0-0 and Ange Postecoglu with Spurs getting battered by Liverpool. As I said, not going to be a match analysis or any type of player performances, but more the overarching results. Now, let's start things off with Chelsea 0, Everton 0, 0-0 scoreline. Some people seem very unhappy about it. Some seem to be content. Look, all I have to say is stay patient, guys. Stay patient. This team has shown enough quality. These type of results every now and then will happen. We have to remember, we're just coming off the back of 8 wins as well. And at a ground that is very difficult. A lot of teams will suffer over there. Their fan base, new ownership, the way Sean Dyche plays, they're very combative, man. They're very, very combative. So, and we had our issues defensively, but that wasn't the problem. It seems like from what I hear and what I see on social media, defense actually played really well. It's the attack up front that just didn't capitalize. And sometimes that's going to happen, man. We've had quite a lot of games this season where the attack really helped us out and the defense was leaking goals. So today was one of those ones where the defense did well and the attack supposedly didn't turn up. Jackson apparently had few good opportunities and didn't put away. And I guess this is the thing about Jackson, isn't it? Like we've always said, and I know I've said, I like Jackson. I like Jackson a lot, but when it comes to being clinical and ruthless, that's just something that's not in Jackson's remit at the moment. Can it be down the track? Perhaps, and I want to stay patient that way. We still do need a striker, and I think we've been talking about that. John Duran, as we said yesterday, starting to look like a player that would be sensational to compete with Jackson. A few people were very unhappy about Sancho, Cole Palmer. They didn't do enough in attack. On other days, we've seen these players have done well. Why don't players like Felix get chances often enough? Yeah, it's a mystery. I thought João Felix in recent times has shown that he was working hard. I don't know what happened. Just before the Astana game, he picked up a knock. And then after that, it's been a bit strange. I don't know if it was seriously a knock or not. That's what Enzo Maresca says, that it was a knock. But there are rumors that something might have happened. Then there was rumors about how there was at half-time against Shamrock, there was some sort of a quarrel between Enzo Maresca and João Felix. Look, the bottom line is, I don't think Enzo Maresca ever wanted João Felix. Samuel Omordion was the player that we were meant to be getting, and he would have been nice. Look, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line with Chelsea, it was fun to sort of believe that if we could stay close to Liverpool, then maybe something special could happen. But look, all along, I think the battle and the war for this season was the top 4 race. And we're still on track for it. And you never know what can happen. It's still very early days in the season. So let's just stay patient. Let's not go on a crazy rant on the team. Let's criticize where it needs to be criticized. And let's praise where it needs to be praised. Players like Sanchez, Tosin apparently did well, so big up to them. Now, let's move on and talk about Man United. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Well, before we do that, by the way, really nice positive conversation from Enzo Maresca as well post-match, saying that he was very proud about the way we competed, how we performed. So we have to understand from the perspective that matches like this may happen every now and then, and it's nothing to be too overly upset about. Overall, the team's doing well. We move on. Cucurella was a big miss, so once he comes back, I think against Fulham, we should be all right. Now, Man United, ladies and gentlemen, Man United, Ruben Amorim getting battered 3-0 at their own home ground. And apparently after the post-match conference when Amorim was there, the roof was leaking once again. I mean, how apt. Bournemouth are not a joke. We've already said that, but I love it. I love this Man United meltdown, man. They're in the mud so badly. It's incredible. It's so beautiful to watch. They thought things would change as soon as Ruben Amorim arrives. No, your problems are so much deeper. Saeed, I saw his match reaction. There's clips of it all over the social media. How he wants to fight Ineos live. He's saying he'll go to Ineos headquarters and he'll fight them personally. And once some of it, a lot of their players gone. Look, Ruben Amorim, forget about this season, Man United. You guys are finito. It's a write-off for you this season. 13 is probably where you're going to linger around. There are genuinely at least 10, 12 teams that are better. And that's why this is why you're 13th, right? There are so many teams that are better than you lot. And I love it. I love this. I love this situation where these guys laughed at us when we were suffering. And now we're no longer mud brothers, man. And you guys are officially mud brothering with Spurs, which I'm going to get to. Ruben Amorim, you got a lot to suffer. Man United fans, you got a lot to suffer. Absolutely hammered by Bournemouth. Bournemouth big up. Bournemouth, I believe they're 5th. Bournemouth are 5th. I'm pretty sure Bournemouth won against Manchester as well. Manchester has fallen, man. Manchester has royally fallen. Bournemouth beat Manchester City and Bournemouth beat Manchester United. There's been so many teams that have done the double like this, which is incredible. It burns me that we haven't beaten Man United. And I wish and I hope by the time we play Man City the next time around that we absolutely take care of Man City as well. So let's see what happens. Yeah, man, good to see that Man United are suffering, man. Absolutely brilliant to see. I want to talk a little bit about Spurs, man. Spurs, Tobes. His reactions are all over the social media as well. Big Six watch-alongs are banging, man. I mean, look, 6-3, losing to Liverpool, 3-6 at home. These guys, they want Ange out. Do you know what? Look, you can get Ange out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you get, because you're going to go through the same repeat process, the same phase over and over again. It's not your manager. I mean, look, you can get rid of Ange. Ange is a bit wild, I have to say. He is definitely a bit wild. The way Ange Postecoglu plays, there seems to be no defense. Sometimes there's no midfield. And he doesn't really change things up. He just continues being in that same sort of manner. And yeah, look, perhaps it is right to get rid of Ange Postecoglu, but it's far greater than Ange. You guys as an institution, you need to be serious. You can't be. You have to be able to entice big players to come to you. And you can't. You won't. This is the thing. It's a Spurs thing. You guys are Spursy. No one's gonna. Just enjoy being mediocre. And this season, you're not even mediocre. This season, you're royally now in the mud with Man United. Absolutely getting run down by Liverpool. Liverpool, honestly, I don't think anyone's capable of stopping them this season. I know they dropped some points in between recently, but they're just too much, man. Mo Salah is just on fire. I captained Mo Salah in my fantasy Premier League. I knew this was going to be a big game, man. It's a tennis score game. First set 6-3. I knew Mo Salah was going to clean up 2 goals, assists. This guy is determined to win the Premier League, and no one's going to challenge them this season. Arsenal, yeah, they think they're in a title race. They're in a bull crap title race. They're in no title race, but Arsenal will drop points sooner or later again. But as I said, still early, yeah, sure, but they've got too many firepower. Liverpool got too many firepower. Mo Salah, Luis Diaz, McAllister, Trent Alexander-Arnold. They've got bosses in the back. It's difficult, very, very difficult. Especially Mo Salah, who's just so incredible. And right now, it seems like he's in the form of his life, man. This guy. I remember when he first arrived at Liverpool and he had that stellar season. And people were comparing him with Eden Hazard. I said, calm yourself down, all right? Eden Hazard has done it for a long time. Now Mo Salah is at a situation where he can genuinely say, from a stats point of view, from a footballing point of view, I'd rather watch Eden Hazard, the way he played, how flamboyant he was. But from a stats point of view, the amount of goals and assists Salah produces is a joke. It's an absolute joke thing. Look, Spurs, enjoy mediocrity once again this season. Yeah, get rid of Ange and you're going to get other manager, and you're going to go through the same process over and over again. For you guys, you need a whole cultural change. You need a whole change from top to bottom. You need an owner who's actually going to be ambitious. Your owner, he's happy to be where he is. I mean, Spurs, you fill out stadiums, you make all the money, and that's what you're concerned about. So, look, it don't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything. How you felt about Chelsea 0, Everton 0, Chelsea 0, Man United losing to Bournemouth, and Spurs as well getting hammered by Liverpool. Let me know your thoughts. Hope you're enjoying some of these views. I'll try and come back with another video later. Well, early UK morning, so do look out for that. Quite a lot of Chelsea news to report on, so we'll talk about that. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. Say